Alright guys, it's that time of the year when we turn into the fashion police and put your favourite club's new kits under the microscope. These are 2026 to 27 football kits, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's start with Arsenal. The home kit doesn't look much different from what we saw last season, they just added a little twist with the crew neck collar. However, the away jersey looks quite fashionable. It's not the most jaw-dropping thing we've ever seen, but it's surely not a bad kit. We would just have expected something more groundbreaking for a season they're going into as English champions. Anyway, it is an okay jersey. We'll see. It's good. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich went for a plain red home kit this time, around which for us is a massive improvement on what they had last season. This year's home kit is classic, simple, and we love the texture of the shirt. The away kit though, yeah, that's really what got us excited. It's simple, nostalgic, and just really cool. We love the color, the polo-style collar, and the overall feel of it. This is the type of shirt you can wear anywhere. Yes, without a doubt, this is a good kit. Their rivals Borussia Dortmund did not really blow our minds with theirs though. We don't mind the home kit, it's mainly yellow with black accents and we love the simplicity. But the other kits failed to give us anything. The away jersey and third kit are pretty hard on the eyes, so we'll have to chuck this one under the bad category, unfortunately. Now, when we first saw Brighton's home kit, we almost thought it was Rangers, but you see that white away jersey? Oh, now we're talking. The home and away jerseys maintain the same patterns and pretty much just switched colors, but the white with blue stripes and accents is just so pleasing to the eyes. Both jerseys have a graphic inside the collar to commemorate the club's 125th anniversary, so there's some sentimental value to this jersey. All in all, we'll say it's a good kit. Simple, but good. Let's now move on to Manchester City. Sorry, but it's just not doing it for us this year. The players look like bottles of water in the home kit. Puma went for the gradient feel with this one, representing the different shades of blue as well as white that the club has worn throughout its history. We see that and we respect it, but it's simply not working for us. The black away kit looks okay, but the font for the names and numbers looks a little cartoonish, and it's not looking like the third kit can save the day either, so we're going to label this one bad. Their city rivals Man United went for a simple home jersey with a collar which doesn't look that much different from what they gave us last season. But the away jersey, now that's something. The nostalgic feel is just really hard to shake off. Think Cristiano Ronaldo's iconic free kick against Arsenal or Eric Cantona back in the 1992-93 season. Blue will always be special when it comes to United, so it's hard not to feel like this away kit will produce great memories for the Red Devils. It is simple, but boy is it so cool. For us, this is certainly a good kit. As for Newcastle though, it's just a plain no for us. To be fair, there are only so many ways you can style black and white stripes, and we understand that Adidas tried to do something different this year, but it's just not working for us. It's so hard on the eyes and we don't think fans will be lining up to get this one. The away kit is not so bad, but it surely doesn't do enough to save the day. So we will have to put the Newcastle shirt under the ugly category. Let us now talk about the European champions PSG. Maybe it is the old school in us, but we're just really in love with this kit. The Hector is back and it's not cut by the sponsor's name, and that's something we, as well as many PSG fans, are very happy about. However, for those who prefer it cut for whatever reason, you get that with the away kit, so everybody's happy. This kit gives us a very nice retro vibe that we're just really rocking with, so yes, we will say that this is definitely a good kit. As for Spurs, it's a rather tricky one. The home kit is simple, but perhaps a little too simple that it feels a little dull. The away kit though is very experimental and adventurous. It represents the cultural diversity of Tottenham and we're actually rocking with it. We understand that some might not be huge fans of this one, but for us, it saves the day. This is a good jersey. And speaking of clubs that wear all white, let's talk about Real Madrid. Now, this is how to style a white jersey. The dark green accents and pink stripes completely pull us in. There's only so much you can do with a white kit, but Adidas actually did what they had to do, in our opinion, and they went on to finish the job with the away kit. We love the dark green base, we love the neck, and we surely love the whole kit. Good kit. Let's now talk about Liverpool. They already teased their new kit in the last game of the 2025-26 season, and fans were not exactly happy that the shirt and shorts are different shades of red, but apparently that was intentional. This shirt is a nod to the 1989-90 kit, and that was how it was back then, so they just recreated it. But whatever reservations fans had about the home kit were quelled by the away kit. It's simple, super cool, and has a very solid texture. We particularly love the cuffs and how the Adidas stripes are stylized on the shoulders and around the collar. If you're looking for a shirt you can wear to make a fashion statement, this is one. It is a good kit. Another shirt you can surely use to make a statement is Chelsea's home kit. Nike absolutely blew our minds with this one. The collar, the interwoven crest, the image of the lion instead of the full badge, the Midwest gold accents. This is just such a sweet jersey. If you look closely, you'll see the image of the badge right in the middle of the shirt, and we don't mind that at all. Also, the fact that the club will be starting yet another season without a front of shirt sponsor makes this an even more fashionable piece. If you are looking for a shirt you can style in different ways and wear to a date or a party, this is exactly it. The black away jersey is not so bad either, but the home kit takes the cake for us. This is definitely one of the best kits this season for us. Another kit we find appealing is that of Barcelona. Nike went for something different with the home jersey playing with the Blaugrana, and we think it came out quite nice. Apparently it was inspired by the renovated facade panels of the Camp Nou, and we're rocking with it. For the away kit, they went with a black and purple gradient Mamba mentality special as a nod to the late Kobe Bryant. To make this even better, there's a Kobe quote inside the collar which says, "Leave the game better than you found it." Our thoughts? Well, this was inspired by King Kobe. How can we not love it? Good kit for sure. Let's now move on to AC Milan. The home shirt looks really cool, but it just looks like the same shirt from previous years. We acknowledge that it's hard to get creative with red and black stripes, but this just doesn't feel very different from their last two home kits. The away jersey is very crisp. We like the classic white and how the black and blue stripes were represented in the cuffs and collar. And then it features an inscription which translates to English as, "After Istanbul there is always Athens," a nod to the 2005 and 2007 UEFA Champions League finals. Milan suffered one of the worst comeback defeats in Champions League history at the hands of Liverpool in Istanbul in the 2005 Champions League final. Then, 2 years later, in 2007, they met the same opponents at the same stage in Athens and came out as victors. They're now hoping that Istanbul is behind them and they are stepping into Athens this season. The coolness of the away shirt and the sentiments behind it saves the day, so this goes under the good category. We now want to talk about Everton. The front of shirt sponsors have changed and that makes this season's kit look like a real breath of fresh air. The home and away kits are simple, but we really like what they are giving. Good kit. Juventus's kit is actually quite good too. Of course, it's always going to be black and white stripes for the home shirt, but we love the inclusion of the collar and the gold accents. But you know where the party is really at? The away kit. The away jersey really got us up from our seats. It's a pink shirt with an engineered zebra pattern across the fabric, and the black and white stripes synonymous with the club are represented in the collar and the cuffs. Adidas also went for a horse in place of the club badge, and we think it works to make this a really cool shirt. It is one of those ones you can actually wear casually. Good kit. Inter Milan, just like Juventus, included gold accents in their home kit, which looks nice, but their away kit looks like a baseball shirt. Put a hat on that and you're ready to swing for the New York Mets. To be honest, we're not exactly sure what to think about this one, so we'll leave it to you guys. What do you think about the Inter Milan shirt and frankly every other kit? Do you agree with our assessment today? What's your favorite kit going into the new season? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. Catch you in the next one. Bye!